Hey MindFuel fam, it's Leticia with MindFuel in Motion. It's time for a quick journey into the world of mindfulness. No special gear needed. You are already equipped. Ready to infuse just these few moments with good intention? Let's begin.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's MindFuel moment. So we're going to dive in and do a quick breathwork session, and then I'm going to be using the Oracle card deck Moonology to pull a card for us to receive a message. So during the time where I'm shuffling, you can either ask a question, or if you're looking for confirmation on something that you're already working on, or if you just came here to see what the message was going to be and you just want to be surprised or really don't have a question, just know that if you are watching this video, whatever card does come up is going to be meant for you and is going to help you with whatever it is that you are experiencing in this moment. It's going to help give you clarity. It's going to help give you awareness. It's going to help give you new insight and perspective. And that's why I love playing with Oracle cards and sprinkling them into our daily MindFuel moment videos. So with that said, I want to go ahead and just do some quick breath work just to release, get settled in, and just let this message really come in very easily for all of us today. Okay, so go ahead and get into a seated, comfortable position. And all we're going to do is 3 rounds of sighing breath. So we'll take some really deep inhales through the nose. We hold for a beat, and then we sigh it out the mouth just to let go, surrender, and really get grounded and calm, and my favorite, blissful. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close our eyes now. Get settled in, and we'll do 3 rounds of the sighing breath. So taking really deep inhales, expanding the belly, expanding the chest, and let it even expand the throat and really just fill up. And then when you feel like you have taken as much breath as you can, go ahead and take in one more sip. We hold for a beat, and now we release out the mouth. Letting it all go. 2 more rounds. You got a feel for it. So now we'll just begin. Deep breath in. Expansion, 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 bringing as much breath as we can into the body. And when we feel like we can't do it anymore, we take 1 more sip. We hold for just a beat, and now we release. Final round, deep breath in, expanding belly, expanding chest, throat. Just get as much breath as you can into the body, and then take that final sip. Hold for a beat and gently release out the mouth. And then going back to your natural ebb and flow. Just taking a few more seconds to notice any shifts physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually that you are experiencing from this quick breath work. And then we'll take a deep inhale. And now as we exhale, nose or mouth, we'll open our eyes and bring ourselves back to this space. So by doing that breath work, we allowed ourselves to be a little bit more grounded, a little bit more at peace and calm. And now we've opened up the channels to receive the message that's going to come through this Oracle deck. So if you have a question, go ahead and bring that question now forward. And you can say it out loud. You can say it to yourself. Technically, I'm not with you, so no one can hear you, right? And if you're not sure what question to ask, just trust that the message will come through is meant for you. Maybe you're looking for confirmation already on something you're working on, and that's always nice. So just kind of trust that the question that came to you was the right question, because the right answer will come through our cards here. So I'm just going to continue shuffling, and we can enjoy the music in the background as we wait for this message to pop out at us. Oh, and there it is. Let me grab the book. All right. So the oracle deck that I'm working with is called Moonology Manifestation. So it basically uses all of the different phases of the moon in conjunction with the astrological signs. So when I read the card, it gives us a placement of where the moon could be, but that doesn't mean that's where the moon is, obviously, now in the sky when this is being recorded or when you are watching this. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a little insight on that. So this card is connected to the last quarter moon in Aquarius. And the message, it says, is reflect on your priorities. Reflect on your priorities. And as all oracle deck cards are, they're so beautiful. So I want to show you the card. And so you can just get an idea of what this card looks like, because sometimes the images can also be very resonating with what you asked for or the message, right? So last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. Okay, so let's see what the message is sharing a little bit deeper in the booklet. And if you're receiving something just from that, take a moment. If you have to pause the video to kind of start writing, like, oh my gosh, this is resonating totally because of this, this, and this, like, please do so. Like, you know, whatever maybe I start to share based on what this card kind of is giving me as insight, or even what this book provides, is, you know, wonderful and can help. But whatever's coming up for you is what's really important. So if you need a moment to sit with this before hearing this, then make sure to do so. And then, or if after receiving all of the insight, you want to take some time to go deeper into a journaling practice and write down, you know, additional things that came up for you, please do so. Okay, last moon in Aquarius. So I'm still kind of looking for it. Okay, found it. Reflect on your priorities. Drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allot time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing to work out now is what's really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make changes so you can achieve what you want. Here we have an energy that's modern and cool, and another that's rustic and real. Never the twain shall meet. Once you know your priorities, it becomes possible for you to work out where to focus your attention in terms of your life and your manifesting. And an affirmation also comes with this card, and it reads, I don't need anything, but some things I want. Wow. You know, I think this card for me was just a good reminder to always do like an audit, right, on what it is that we want, because we're all working towards something, right? It could be a big goal, a small goal, whatever it is. It could be changing up our lifestyle. It could be something to do with our health. It could be something to do with our career or business. It could be, you know, with something to do with our family, whatever it is, right? There's always something that we are working towards. And so what came up for me was to take audits and really see if we are still connected to our why. Why are we doing the certain things that we're doing? And is it really getting us closer to our goals and to the things that we're wanting to manifest? And if they're not, then we need to figure out how to be able to eliminate or delegate or whatever it is, so we can get back that focus on what's really important and what's actually going to get us to our goals and our manifestations even quicker. And when I say quicker, it doesn't mean, right, it's going to be the snap of a finger or whatever it is. But the whole idea of why we have goals and work towards manifesting things is so we can actually achieve them, right, in some way. And that can go a lot deeper. But I feel that's what was called to me, is to do this audit and really go and see, is the priority the same? Am I still working on the priorities that I had set out to do? Or have I kind of, wavered from that? And we all do that, right? We start off strong, focused, and ready to, go after what it is we want. And life and so many things and ourselves get in the way of that. And again, I think it's a really good reminder to just pause and take an audit and see, like, hey, what's working, what's not working? How can I change it? How can I get back in the game and focused? So I really want to encourage you to take some time today to do that audit. This particular deck doesn't come with a journal prompt, and I don't set up a journal prompt ahead of time because I honestly shuffle the cards, and the card that pops out is the one that we all receive. So there's no way for me to know what card will pop out to be able to put together a journal prompt for you. But honestly, the journaling, using journaling to audit and figure out what goal are you working towards? Write that out. Why are you still working towards it? Do you still want to work towards it, right? Does it still make sense for you? Is there something that has been taking precedence over that you would rather focus on? And what are the priorities that need to be done for you to get to that goal, right? So really just taking moments to do some check-ins, some audits with what you're working towards, because our time and energy are very valuable. And so if we're putting time and energy into things that aren't serving us or getting us excited anymore, or aren't getting us closer to the initial goal or the things that we're manifesting, then that's why, again, it's really important for us to do this check-in to see, okay, how can I pivot, navigate, switch gears, whatever it is, to make sure that the time and energy that I'm putting in is actually going to give me the result that I'm looking for. Because there's nothing worse than continuously putting time and energy into something and at the end feeling guilt and regret and feeling like you've wasted time. So I feel like that it was called to basically use this time to take a pause, do an audit, do a check-in, and you can always change up the game, change up the course, change up the strategy right now. It's never too late. So I hope that resonates with you. Please share in the comments what came up for you, whether you resonate with what today's card was or what I shared, or maybe something completely different came up for you that, or maybe something completely different came up for you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And thank you for showing up for you today to get today's message and do a little breath work. I'll be back here tomorrow for another mindful moment. I'll see you then. Namaste.
If you liked that MindFuel moment, then check out the description below to learn how you can bring more mindfulness to the workplace and your home with our Me Time Journal and workshop experiences. And make sure to click subscribe so you get all new videos daily.